Changelings, and then Contaminate's also a very good spell. Looking to get another expansion, and noticing that the Protoss player, although still kind of, they're probably about even. The Protoss player is about even with him. You want to expand again because you can, and he is macro failing a little bit. He needs to get more minerals, just drone up really hard right now, and send out more units for scouting so that he knows, or the creep will do well. Oh, here's a pretty good force though. Would be a little bit better if the zealots were in front or if they had charge, but that's not bad. I mean, he's gonna have 4 storms pretty soon. Odds are a few of these guys spawn by Darren Daniel. He's gonna go down, putting blue in the lead right now. There you go, run, Mr. Overseer. Overseer, if only you were equipped with twin chain guns. Okay, so we're gonna have the zealots are just gonna get obliterated here, but storm is one of the best things against hydralisks. If he doesn't micro away, he's doing a pretty good job of microing, but if he didn't have this creep here, important message, spread your creep. If he didn't have this creep here, he'd be completely screwed. Those hydralisks are just way too slow. But these guys are really low in health right now. The Stalker's are going to be slaughtering the rest of them pretty soon, especially if he gets one more storm off. Or he could just have him float up here and die horrifically. That's still really far behind for Project here, but he's not dead yet. Oh man, what's he doing here? Please tell me you spawn lots of Zerglings. Or spawn a roach is what I meant to say. In this situation, Zerglings are what you guys want. I mean, they're so cheap, and you won't need that. You'll need a good amount, probably about equal minerals, but that's what you really need to just get us around, because Stalkers are fairly weak in health points, but they do a lot of damage per shot, and Zerglings are so cheap, they're just warded away with the Queen. Let's see some transfuse going on here. I guess that's not going to happen because one of them, I killed one of them, but he's about half, what's the ratio? 5/8 there. Blue's about 5/8 the minerals lost. And he's about to be a little bit less. He's getting about halfway right now. Look at the Broodlings. See, this is what Zerglings can do, except for they last a lot longer than Broodlings do. How much health do these guys? Oh, too late. A lot more health than it matters. They are insanely powerful for just being little free units. I guess everyone who's seen a Broodlord knows that they are strong. And now my friend is on one base, but he's got a Spire. And do you have any Mutalisks coming out, my friend? There's a couple. And with some decent harass here, not here, here, yeah, if you could hit right here, he might be able to do some good damage and put himself maybe back in this game. Or he's going to one Zerg base play with this many minerals. He's going to check for an expansion. That's wise. He's not a speed lord. He's dead. Goodbye. Goodbye, Overlord. I loved you. More zealots. Interesting here. The choice of Mutalisks. Need more Zerglings, my friend. You need more Zerglings. I'm curious what the units are. Still behind in drones. Needs to drone up a little bit harder in the early game. I'm sure he's gotten better since this video is so long ago. Oh, look at the perfect storm. This is a pretty good ball. If the Protoss had attacked faster, he would have been able to do more damage. Just instead of taking so long to like run back and forth, run in there, just go kill him. Oh, goodbye, Archon. It sucks to be you. Archons are worthless. As I did in my Day 9 Fun Day Monday, I did mass Archons, and they pretty much were completely worthless. Run! Oh, that was such an awesome storm. These guys deserve to die. Turn into Archons. He's going to need a good storm here to probably hold this off now. The tides have too. Oh, goodbye, power. That's why you need more than one pylon powering a few buildings. Oh, cool. He has nothing to hit air units, does he? These Mutalisks are paying off really well. Oh, that storm was so pathetic, as a lot of people like to say. You can't storm Mutalisks. They don't take any damage. Haha. No, they take damage. Goodbye, Mutalisk. You should probably fly home. You're dead. And this is a good pickup here. Let's go to... what is it? I always forget these. Units lost. Oh my goodness, they're tied. Really good pickup there for Project Fox there. Needs less zealots, he probably could just go mass stalker with this army composition, because stalkers should do fairly well to hydralisks, and they will do a lot better to roaches than zealots will. But if you had extra minerals, of course you could spend it on that. He needs more production facilities too, because right now he doesn't have enough. Oh, that puts him back almost tied. Going to go ahead and secure this expansion. Very wisely need to do that. And also making quite a bit of roaches, so he should be able to defend from this attack. If he did push out, he would be able to defend against it. A little bit of lucky foresight there to know that he shouldn't be. Should be getting charge or blink, and probably expanding to get a lot more gas. Gateway. +2 weapons. Good. I like weapons. Weapons are good. I like bananas. Bananas are good. And do you have any upgrades? You... See, this is a Zerg base. I love playing Zerg for this reason. You don't have to build all this stuff. You just kind of build a few buildings, and that's it. Spire. I'm not going to be making any more Mutalisks, probably. These guys would have been helpful a long time ago in defending that first. Probably could have defended the hatchery if he had used it more effectively. In the units tab, he's still behind in drones. He needs to drone it a little harder right now, and he needs to scout. And as soon as his opponent stops defending and moving out like he might be doing right now, or attacking the rocks, or just touching the rocks, as soon as he moves out, he needs to produce a good amount of attacking units to hold this off, especially because it's so weak to just zealots, or not zealots, zerglings. As long as you try to avoid the storms, you got to avoid the storms because they have such low HP. But yeah, it's going to take down the rocks and go for an expansion here, which is also very wise if you're going to stay defensive against him and you think you're ahead, because I would probably think I was ahead right now. It's a good idea to expand. But both players aren't scouting very well right now. Units. I always switch between two. Units lost. Why don't I just click U and L? There we go. That's much better. I think he's lost all of his creep tumors that were alive, or active, I mean. Except for this one. Could use to spread it, or use a queen to spread it. What's going on here? This is kind of cool building placement. Feels like Helm's Deep. There's the entrance, and there's the wall of turrets. 4 zealots. What do the players see right now? Not very much. I mean, knows he has Mutalisks, knows he has Hydralisks. That's it. My wife for hire. And what is Project Fox? Oh, here's some Mutalisk harass going on. Let's go to everyone. And 6 Mutalisks are impossible to deal with for Terrans, and completely impossible. But for Protoss, they're also impossible to deal with unless you have Phoenix out, or other magical things like fully charged Void Rays just hanging around your base. Oh, supply block. I guess it's a supply fail. And this is good. This is going to help put him in the lead, which he needs, because it's a base, like a base and a half behind. Back away! Back away! The Protoss player right now, I know he can't see it. I guess he kind of needs a little bit less of minerals, so he's actually helping out. But he needs more gas for this build than minerals, so hitting the gas workers when you see High Templar, when you don't see Dark Templar, or you see any other tier 3 units, you may want to hit the gas workers, especially in this position where there's... I mean, these guys are all able to transfer, nothing bad's going to happen. There we go, going to hit the... You know, with the splash damage, you're not going to take them out quite as fast, because they're inside the assimilator, and they've got shields, which probably don't recharge in time. And... Go to transfer workers over here. Good timing, although probably not intentional. Good timing there. Needs blink. Whenever you see Mutalisks, if he can't transfer into, what are they called? Phoenix. If you can't transfer into Phoenix easily, or are already planning to get Phoenix, blink with a lot of stalkers are what you need. Blink can pay for itself very quickly when fighting Mutalisks. But in mass numbers, you're not going to be able to deal with Mutalisks. With just blink stalkers, you'll need like storms to put on top of it to force them to move around. Needs to move back. There we go. Oh, too late. I'm sorry there, Mr. Mutalisk. Oh, that's a pretty good army you've been macroing over here. I think I'm going to go click U now. There we go. Finally ahead. Good droning. Good harassing. Good droning. A lot of High Templar just hanging around here. You're going to let these Mutalisks regenerate at an extremely slow, like point every 2 game seconds, and then reinforce them with 3 more Mutalisks. Dang, look at those hotkeys of superpower you got going here. No hotkeys, so I feel like a douchebag now. But he's doing pretty well with his Chrono Boost macro, I guess, technically. Gonna have 6 more coming in here. Probably should back away from 4 Stalker. Yeah, now there's only 5. You should back away quickly. Back away before they all die. Oh no, not good. Units lost. Tied again. This runs through the PvP I casted. It's so much better when their units lost stays about the same. And they probably didn't know that at the time. I don't know when that happens in game. Like the PvP, I didn't know that I was constantly tied. Let's see. The Mutalisk harass has been good. Needs some harass on the Protoss side, or just expanding and probing it. He needs to probe hard. Probe. Uh-oh. Let's see, the Protoss player needs to get... Wendy needs to get these storms in better positions here. They're too far back. But this is so tightly balled up. If he gets a good storm, it's just dead. He's behind by only 50 minerals again. It's going to all come down to the power of the micro. Nobody can see... This is kind of cool. Nobody can see each other. Like, what's beyond the grass? I don't know. Nothing is beyond the grass. Interesting. Moving around for a flank, I guess. Or attacking the Expo. Oh yeah, these are his Mutalisks. I'm like, but the Mutalisks are going to see his own army fly by. Oh, I think they missed that. How unfortunate for them. They're going to be caught out of position. Oh, is it going to be flanky, eggs and bakey? Or you guys could just do nothing. That's cool too. Pylon, Pokemon, Candyman.